What is up, guys? I'm bringing us a new series. It is a Road to the Show in MLB 12 The Show, where I'm starting a first Road to the Show. This one is going to be with a starting pitcher. I named him Tom Terrific. I hope you guys know who I am, I guess, honoring with that name. If you guys do know, put it down in the comments. If you guys don't know, I'll tell you in the next episode. So in this episode, it's just me creating him and getting his first training session in and his first game in. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Soon enough, I'm gonna be doing this series. I'm gonna be doing another Road to the Show with a hitter or like a fielder. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a first baseman because that's just kind of the easiest to focus on. And then I'm gonna be doing a Mets franchise. So you see there, I had him pitch like Santana and bat like David Wright, and then he entered the draft, and then look at that, he got picked by the New York Mets. So it's kind of following the Tom Terrific theme there. So that's pretty cool. And now we have the advancement goals that we're working on. So we're getting the home runs per 9 up and the slider velocity up. So now we have to we can't let up 17 runs and we can't give up 34 hits over the next, I think it was saying 4 weeks. So right now we're just getting in a training session. It's the knockout session where we have to get our pitches in a certain part of the zone. As you see by the red squares, we have to get it into that part of the plate. And what this does, it just kind of increases the stats like any training session would. And now, I want to ask you guys a question for this series. What I did was I edited down to basically every time something happens with the at-bat. Like the last pitch of the at-bat, whether it be a strikeout, a hit, or anything. So that's what I brought for this episode. So for the next one, do you want me to do this, or do you want me to bring like a compilation of like a couple starts and just bring like the highlights, kind of like what an ESPN would? So that's what I want you guys to tell me. I just did this one like this because I thought it would be the best way to do it for the first one, kind of like an introduction to Mr. Terrific. And soon enough, we're going to be getting to his actual start because first week of the season, he's already in the starting rotation for the AA Binghamton Mets. Sorry about that. And that's kind of surprising because usually you'd start off in the bullpen and then you work your way to the starting role. So I don't know why they're already giving him the starting position. I'm not really caring, and I'm sure Tom isn't caring also. So here we are. We are in the beginning of the game, and soon enough we're going to see the lineup that Tom Terrific is going to have to go against, and it's probably going to pop up right about now. As you see, we have Larry Metz, David Vargas, Robbie Anderson, Eric Stoddard, Pedro Diaz, Eric Parsons, Roscoe something. I don't think that's really going to matter. And on a 1-0 count, we have Tom Terrific getting a ground out for his first out in the AA level. And I think I actually missed the first couple batters because I guess I just messed up with the recording. So second inning, we already see that the Mets are giving Tom a 3-0 lead, and that makes him a lot more comfortable. It gives any pitcher much more confidence, and overall it just gives you a more comfortable feel on the mound. And as you see, he gives up his first hit, and that's not going to do much. But as you see here, on a 3-1 count with 1 out, it should be a double play ball, but the shortstop throws it over the second baseman's head. But luckily, no one will advance. The runner on second does not advance to third. That could have been some big trouble. So on an 0-2 count with runners on first and second, it's going to be an easy fly out to the third baseman going into foul territory, and the runners will have to stay where they are. So now on the next batter, 0-2 with 2 out. Can he get his first strikeout? No, he cannot, but this one is going to be a harmless fly out right to the catcher, and he will get out of the inning with runners in scoring position. So, and now in the third inning, it is 6-0. The Mets are just really giving this team a whopping, as Tom Terrific is just given a 6-0 lead, and he's just pitching really comfortably right now. He's throwing strikes, he's hitting his spots, and he's making them chase a little bit, and he's just having his way with these hitters right now. But I'm sure soon enough he'll get into some trouble, and as you see, he gives up another hit in the third inning. So now there's a runner on first with 2 out. On a 1-2 count, another ground out to shortstop. No problems there, as that will retire the side. So now going into the fourth inning, still 6-0, 0-2. Can he get his first strikeout? Yes, he does. Tom Terrific getting his first strikeout in the fourth inning, and that, I'm sure, will be the first of many. Hopefully, we'll see some in the major leagues soon enough. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I'm going to be doing the series for a while. I'm not quite sure how long. Probably past Madden 13, because I want to keep these series going. I don't want to just start them and then just randomly not finish them. So I hope you guys do enjoy these series. I hope you guys enjoy sports videos, because you're going to be seeing a lot of them from me in the near future, with Madden, this series, another Road to the Show, and I'm going to be doing a Mets franchise as well, because I am a Mets fan. I'm a diehard Mets fan, so I'm going to be bringing that series too. And as you see, Tom Terrific is getting into some trouble in the fifth inning, as he now has a 7-0 lead. He's given up 3 straight hits to get the bases loaded with no out. So that can be potentially dangerous. On a 2-2 count, it's going to be a fly ball to center, but that's deep enough to score the first run. So he's getting into some trouble here, but hopefully he can get maybe a ground out and get into a double play, as it is now 7-1. But he's still pitching pretty well. 0-1 count with 1 out. That's going to be another deep fly. That's going to get off the wall. That's going to score 2. As 1 run will score, and now it's second and third with still only 1 out. And now I believe it is 7-3, or either 7-3 or 7-2. 7-2, I'm sorry. So now second and third with only 1 out, and that's going to be another base hit, and that's going to score 2 to make it 7-4. Still in favor of the Mets, but as you see, he's really struggling in this fifth inning and needs something to get his momentum back on his side. On the first pitch of this at-bat, it's going to be a ground ball, but that's going to be another base hit. So now first and second with still only 1 out, as the Erie Sea Dogs really trying to get something going, but Tom Terrific strikes him out. So now there are 2 outs, and Terrific gets strikeouts in back-to-back innings. And on a 1-0 count to the batter, he's going to ground out to first, and that will thankfully retire the side for the fifth inning. And when we were first playing this, I thought that he was going to get pulled after that 4-run inning, but they're going to throw him back out there for the sixth inning, and on an 0-2 count, he strikes out the guy looking. That's the first time we saw that from Mr. Terrific. Hopefully, like I said before, with his first strikeout, there's many more to come with that. So 1-0 and 1 out. This is going to be a ground ball to third, and after that first rough inning, we see him really calming down and really just getting back to where he was in the first 4 innings. And as you see, on an 0-2 count, that's just going to be a harmless fly ball to left field, and that's going to be the 6th inning. And surprisingly, they throw him back out for the 7th. On an 0-2 count, he strikes him out swinging. So that is 4 strikeouts now for Tom Terrific. And, yeah, he did give up 4 runs. Yeah, he did give up, I believe it was 8 hits. But like I said, other than that 1 inning, he really did pitch well for that, for his first start in the minors. Granted, yes, it is the minor leagues, but hey, he's only, I believe, 18. So for an 18-year-old kid, he pitched pretty darn well, and he will end up getting the win. As you see there, 7 innings, 4 runs, 8 hits, and 4 strikeouts Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll bring another episode maybe Saturday. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.